Hi guys, today's video I'm going to be showing you my updated foundation and face routine. This is pretty much all the products I use on a daily basis, and right now I have absolutely nothing on my face. I just washed off all my foundation so I can make this video, and you can tell that my skin's pretty clear. I haven't really broken out lately, but all I'm left with are these spots, which is hyperpigmentation from all my past acne problems, which you guys know I had a lot of acne before. So pretty much I'm going to show you how I cover this, and yeah, let's get started. For my moisturizer I use Cetaphil, and I use the one with SPF 15 because you always need sun protection or sunscreen, even if it's winter, because you know your skin's still gonna get damaged by the rays. So I pretty much just take one little pump and I dot it on my face like that. I usually just make 5 dots like that. Then you just rub it in. And I'd actually do this before I do any makeup at all because I also use a separate eye cream. But I already had makeup on today, and that's why I'm putting it now. I usually do it before I do my eye makeup. Okay, so I just rub that in, and as you can tell, it kind of leaves you a little bit greasy, but I like that because I use powder foundation, so it actually makes it look better. So what I do is just take this. I use the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural, and I love this. I actually am a shade lighter now. During the summer, I was medium plus, but now I use light medium. So it's really, really light because I'm really light skinned. And I just take this brush I got from everydayminerals.com, and it's really, really soft. I had it for a few years now, but it's starting to shed, so I need to get a new kabuki brush soon. But anyways, I just take it and swirl it in, and I'm just going to do a light layer all over my face. And I do this first because it just covers up the redness a little bit better. And I do it before my concealer because if you put a light layer of foundation first, you end up using less concealer in the end because you're just covering up spots that you need to more. So I just do a light layer like that, and then I take my concealer, and this is the MAC Select Cover Up, and I only use liquid concealer. I think it's like a lot easier to work with, and it looks a little bit more natural because it never cakes up on you because it pretty much just melts into your skin. So I just take this, and I also use Everyday Minerals Kabuki brush, but this one's for an eye, but it's perfect for concealer because it really buffs it into your skin. So I just usually just put it straight onto the brush, one little dot, and I dot that under my eyes and on all the problems I have. So I usually have more pigmentation around my mouth because I used to have a lot of acne there, and a little bit on my cheek, and pretty much just put this wherever I need it. Cover up all the redness and dark spots. And I just buff that in. Just like that. I usually just do it really quickly because I don't really have that much to cover. It's just all the dark spots, and you have to go really, really carefully under your eyes because that's where all the delicate skin is, and you don't want wrinkles, of course. You could use your fingers, but I think the brush is just easier to blend. Just really, really lightly. That's pretty much it for my concealer. And then I just put the second layer of foundation on. I'm taking the same exact thing, same exact brush, and just put that all over my face. And this will set the concealer and just give you a little bit more coverage. And I really just prefer using powder foundation. I've always used powder foundation just because I think liquid is a little bit too heavy for me. And I don't know, I think it's just so much easier just to use powder foundation. It's just really, really easy. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with foundation. And then the next step is I will apply this Makeup Forever HD powder, and I love this stuff. If you are oily, this is like a holy grail must-have product. It's pretty expensive. I think this was like 30 something, but it's definitely worth it because you only need a little bit. So I just take a little bit, and mine's kind of messed up. It has a whole bunch of product in it because I dropped it. And I will use my E.L.F complexion brush. You can just get this at Target for $3. And I just dip it into the cap because that's plenty. And tap off the excess. You can tell there's a lot. Ooh. And anyways, I just put this, concentrate it in my T-zone area, but then I would just put it everywhere else. So I usually get really oily in between my eyebrows, on my forehead, and on my cheeks here. And then I just buff it into my skin everywhere else. If you see me looking up, it's because I have a mirror right behind the camera so I can see myself, so that's why. So don't mind me. Oh my gosh, that's bad when you drop your product. That's why I hate like these kind of sifter loose powder things. Okay, so I pretty much just put that everywhere, and that will pretty much control the oil as much as it can. It's not 100% great because I still get oily throughout the day because, I don't know, I have really oily skin, but it will do a really good job. And it'll also make your skin really, really smooth. Like, oh, I love this stuff. It's a must-have. And then I will highlight my face, and my all-time favorite is the NARS albatross. Like this. If that focus, I can't even tell. But it's pretty much a pale, like an ivory color with like gold sparkles in it. But this, I really like this because it's not chunky at all. It really just blends into your skin super nicely. And I am using this angle brush. It's just an Italian Badger brush from Coastal Scents. And I put this right underneath my eye like this, right on top of my cheekbone. And just a little bit right there. So I do on the other side. And then I'll take whatever's left and then put it straight down my nose right here. And a little bit on my forehead and chin. And then I will take my blush, and I have a whole bunch of favorites. You guys pretty much seen like all of my NARS blushes. Well, I only have like 3, I think. Yeah. But I just got this MAC blush, and I've been using it for like a month now. And I'm really loving it because I really wanted like a light pink, I wanted like a little baby doll pink. I don't know. I think this is really nice, and this one is in Well Dressed, and it's a satin, and I think this is really, really pretty. As you can tell, it's like a baby doll pink, but I don't think it'll work really well for all skin tones because I'm really pale, but it's kind of hard to get a really good color payoff with this blush. I don't know. It's not as pigmented as my NARS blush is. So I take a more dense brush like this so I could kind of pack it on. And this is also an E.L.F brush from Target, and it's pretty much just a flat top brush. And it's also $3. So I'll just swirl it in there, and then I will put it right here. So you could smile, but I pretty much take it and bring it back to my hairline. And I go like that. And you could tell where to put it right here. Pretty much like that. I'll do it to the other side. And as you can tell, I'm not really good at explaining things, so you could just tell by my videos. And then I will take it and I'll smile, and I'll just concentrate it on the apples of my cheek. Like that, and it looks really, really pretty. I am in love with this blush. And then I will, depending on my mood, sometimes I will contour underneath my cheekbones, and I just use this. It's the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Dark Natural and Shimmer, and I believe this is discontinued, but you can just pretty much take any dark bronzer. You could get any from the drugstore, but and I prefer one that's matte and not shimmery at all. So I will just take this angle brush. It's pretty much the same as this brush, but I use 2 different ones. And this is also from Coastal Scents. and just dip it in there, and I'll put it right in the hollows of my cheekbone. So if you go like that, you can kind of tell where to put it, right here. This will just deepen up that hollow even more. And you can tell how much of a difference that is right there. Can you tell the difference? So like I said, sometimes I'll do this, sometimes I won't. Depends on my mood. I just put a little bit on my forehead and underneath. And that's pretty much it for my face. And of course, like always, I will spray it with some kind of setting spray. My favorite's MAC Fix Plus. I went through this so many times, and no, you can't really just use water. I don't know the exact ingredients. Yeah, it's pretty much just water, but it has other ingredients too, and it really will set your makeup. If I don't put this on, I feel like my makeup's just gonna like fly away or lift up or something. But when I put this on, it just pretty much masks it all together, like combines it into your skin and just makes your skin have like a really nice dewy finish. And yeah, just spray it like that. And it smells really good too. It's like a really light scent, but I love it. And let me wait for that to dry. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much my everyday foundation routine. I'll show you a close-up. And you don't mind the wet spots. I hope I'm not too washed out from this light, but I hope you guys liked it. And I straightened my hair today because I had a whole bunch of people on Formspring tell me that they miss me in straight hair, because I guess every single video I've had lately I've been curling my hair, which is pretty true because I've been really into curled hair lately. So I straightened my hair for this video just for you guys. But yeah, my hair's getting pretty long. It's just really dead still though. And I need to dye it soon. But yeah, it's pretty much how long it is. And quick overview of my makeup. I don't know. I haven't made a makeup tutorial in a really long time, as in like eye makeup, because there's so many out there, and I just feel like I do like pretty much the same techniques in makeup. I'm not all that great in doing eyeshadow and stuff like that, but this is my eyeshadow. I think you can tell. That's what it looks like, and I'll just tell you what I use, okay? So I pretty much used the Coastal Scents 88 color eyeshadow palette, and yes, I decorated mine like that. And I will show you what I used. So, as for my highlight, I just took this matte white right here. It's a very, very, very first one. It's just a off-white matte eyeshadow, and I just put that right underneath my eyebrow. And then I took a fluffy brush. I took the MAC 224 brush, and I took this color right here, right there. And it's pretty much just a bronzy gold shimmery eyeshadow, and that is this color right here, in between the light and the dark. I just took a fluffy brush and put that all right there. And then I took this beautiful color right here, which is a, what color is this? It's like a really, really dark brown with gold flecks in it. And that is, I put it right into my crease and kind of blended it out. And then I took my very, very, very favorite L'Oreal Hip. This one is in Gilded, and this is like my absolute favorite. But look how beautiful this eyeshadow is right here. I always use this every time I do a dark smoky look. Look how beautiful. Go pick this up. It's worth it. And that I put right into my outer V, my outer crease color. And on my lid, I am using Maui Wowie from the Urban Decay Book of Shadows. And it is this one right here. And I just use my finger and I put that right onto my lid like that. That's what makes it all shimmery and beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, sorry. I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, and also for my lips, I am using my matte cream cup lipstick, which is like that. And this is pretty much my everyday lipstick. And my everyday lip gloss, which is Bountiful. You can tell I use so much of this, and I've only had it for a few months. But yeah, I just put that right on top. And I love this lipstick combo. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope my lighting's a little bit better. I'm still playing around with it. That's why it looks different. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you soon.